Hey guys, and welcome to The System. I'll be your host this evening, and my name is Michael. Now, this is a new series for the channel called Just a Thought. Now, it's going to be my thoughts on various topics. Today, of course, if you read the title, is a review for Stranger Things 4 Volume 1. And I'm a little late to the review section of it. I have watched all of it, obviously. So with that being said, let's get into it. So obviously, Stranger Things 4 is a very good season. I agree with the vast majority of fans all over the world, on the internet and stuff. Stranger Things is one of my favorite shows, and with my film brain, I don't, it requires good writing for me to be attached to characters, like the way I am with these characters in Stranger Things. And I'm connected with them as well with Umbrella Academy. It's another show. I'm excited to maybe react to that, or maybe do a series on that. I don't know, but anyway, I'm excited to watch that either way. But yeah, anyway, Stranger Things 4 has been very good. Stranger Things has always been one of my favorite shows because I grew up with the show. Not many people can say that because many people just, binge it, after a lot of it has come out, like a lot of people have done recently, but I grew up with the show since 2016. That has its disadvantages, of course. When Bob died, oh, by the way, spoilers for the entire show if none of you have seen the show. Anyway, spoilers from here on out. After I said Bob dies in season 2. Anyway, after Bob died, when Bob died, that was a really traumatic, for lack of a better word, moment for me, because it was, his guts. I was 10 and hated that, to say the least. Anyway, I hate to look at it. If they for example, when season 3 came out, I hated it when they showed it in the first episode again, like a flashback. Anyway, there's no real ranking. It's just, as a whole, such a great show. Dare I say perfect? I would say it's perfect. Because, if, with season 1, you don't care about the characters as much because it's setting up. That's very much what the early episodes of the show, even in season 2 or 4, it's setting up. Season 1 was setting up, everything, basically, just 11, characters. Then Gordon introducing the Upside Down as a concept. Season 2 was, and then season 1 also was just really good at, setting up, like I said, and as well as the writing for the arcs of the characters, like Steve, of course, one of the most famous arcs in the series. And that's not a hot take, that's just generally that's just general knowledge. Steve has his arc start from douche, being mean to Nancy and everyone, to starting to help everyone by helping fight the Demogorgon with Nancy and John. So it was really cool seeing kids not be kids, and the kid actors not be treated as kids. Wait, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. Not be treated as kids, and the kid characters are treated as in modern things nowadays. Just teen drama shows, and it's just the romance and the drama and the gossip. It's annoying. frankly, the trope with that. But since the kids are so young in this, I think 10, 11, 11, you get to build up those classic teenager things, like of course Mike and Eleven's romance and Will being gay or bi, which was very obvious in season 4. I did not know anything about Byler or Will and Mike, or just Will in general being bi or gay, until like I saw like a trend with it for season 4. So cool. I really don't want to ruin Mike and Elle, so I don't want Will and Mike to end up together. I do want him to admit it, and Mike to just be like, cool. I really hope so, but it was also the 80s, so I don't know. I mean, but also, you know, Robin is gay and Steve was perfectly fine with that, so. But anyway. Other than being gay being a taboo thing in the 80s, and for a long time, for a long while after that. Yeah, and then of course, you know, Robin and Steve are great, and you get to build up to those classic teenager tropes like Mike and Elle's romance and Will being gay or bi, because when you build to those things rather than have them immediately in the show, like most teen dramedies, drama, comedy shows, movies, whatever have you do, you build to it with Stranger Things, the characters of Stranger Things, and you know, it makes you actually care for those tropes rather than, you know, get annoyed by them like I do. I don't know if that's just me, but I don't know, I get annoyed by those tropes and those Netflix, you know, teen dramedies or whatever. But anyway, that's a really good thing that the show has with the age of the characters being that it's a really good advantage that the show has for itself. And of course, with certain ages of people watching, like me, like I said, growing up with the show, I also got to grow up with the actors, with the characters, which makes it even more special than the average viewer would find it. And that's also an advantage that the show has. Obviously, the vast majority of viewers, I mean, I'm just guessing here, but I don't think the vast majority of viewers, when the show started, was under 10. I mean, I would hope not. I guess I just had an acquired taste at 8 in 2016. I don't know. I was 10. I said the wrong age. That's annoying. That is annoying. Not to you guys, because you guys don't know I'm 16. Season 3 was my favorite. Again, like I said, the whole show is great, but season 3, I don't know, I just found the I guess so stunning visually, storytelling wise, character wise. I don't know, it just felt so right. And to this day, I always find the Billy scene when Billy, the mind flayer inside Billy is threatening Elle. We're going to kill you, and then we're going to kill your friends, and then we're going to kill everyone, or end everyone. He says end, not kill, but anyway, to this day, I still find that one of the most badass scenes in Stranger Things history. Probably my favorite scene in Stranger Things 3, but there were a lot though. Me and my sister recently rewatched, you know, before season 4 came out, obviously, but we recently rewatched up until of course, the end of season 3. And, obviously, besides the Billy scene, like I just said, Hopper's death, as well as, just that ending in general. Billy and Hopper's death. As we know, he's alive. That's been known for years though. But anyway, that always gets me misty-eyed, because that speech really is close to home. I find Hopper such a relatable character to me, I think, because he's closed off emotionally to people, and with the show you get to see him build to opening up more emotionally. Of course, that was shown more in season 2 with Hopper taking an L as his own, which of course becomes a reality when he adopts her, which is always a sweet moment when you get to rewatch the show, seeing that moment again. Getting Hopper to have a daughter and getting a second chance, and having him worry less, because Elle, as people state in season 4, a couple people say in season 4, Elle is a superhero, and so that means Hopper can worry less about her dying like Sarah did, because obviously Sarah was very young as well, so very much younger than Elle. So yeah, I think that was my favorite part of season 2. Outside of just the build up, I think that's always another advantage the show has, the build up each season. So season 1 it was, oh, what is this monster? What is this? In season 2 it was, oh, there's a big ass threat now, for real this time. And then as well as, is Will gonna be okay? And then with season 3, and then of course season 2 with who could be next after Bob? Because Bob was the first kind of, Barb, no one really focused on her, but Bob was kind of a major death, because he was a character throughout the entire season, right? So it made the audience think, oh, who could be next after Bob? If Joyce's chance at happiness just died, who could be next? Which is a really cool thing. And then of course, season 3, of course, was the most build up ever, with the physical mind flare, and then Elle losing her powers. I mean, that was kind of a build down per se, not really a build up. And of course season 4, she gets her powers back, and it was so awesome to see that. But anyway, I'm getting off track. Yeah, season 3, of course, you care about the characters by now. I mean, by season 2 you care about the characters, but by season 3 you rarely care about the characters, and that's why the comedy works so well, because you pretty much know the characters by now, and how they act and everything like that, and how they joke and interact with other characters in the universe. And that's a really great advantage. And another advantage the show has is another advantage. You're annoyed, aren't you? Another positive the show has is the comedy in season 3. And yeah, it really works, because of the reason I just said. But anyway, yeah. And then of course season 4, I mean, come on. It's Vecna, Hopper, all of the interconnected storylines. Even the storyline that people care least about, the California storyline with Susie. And of course, that was a great build-up in season 3 as well. Dustin's girlfriend, Susie, as well as all the relationships that form throughout the show. But yeah. And I think my favorite one is Max and Lucas, because I don't know, that's just a relatable relationship to me. And I don't know, the relationship with Max and Lucas, or Lou Max, I don't know, it hits close for some reason. I don't know why. And yeah, season 4, I mean, come on, there's a Vecna, the California storyline. It's leading, again, like I said, the build-up, it's leading to a showdown with the military, the L, and the, California crew, Argyle and Jonathan, Mike and Will. And, I was about to say Unknown Hero, Agent Man, but rip. But, yeah, that entire storyline is leading to that. And the final 2 episodes that are coming out soon. But, yeah, that's a great storyline. The Hopper storyline, they build up to the Dan Morgan prison fight, which was a great build-up and great fight, and a great payoff. And of course, the main storyline in Hawkins with Vecna, and leading up, the build-up leading up to Elle discovering her powers, Matthew Modine, aka Dr. Brenner, still being alive with nothing but a simple fucking scratch on his cheek. I mean, come on, he deserves more than that. He's an asshole. But compared to Vecna Vecna /1/ Victor Creel's son, yeah, that was the build-up for the Hawkins storyline, leading to the big reveal that Vecna was his great character, and then Elle discovering her powers with Matthew Modine, as well as Paul Reiser's character, aka Dr. Brenner, and Sam Owens. And by the way, Dr. Brenner deserves way more than a fucking scratch to the eye. He was an asshole. But compared to Vecna, and other evil characters this season, other bad characters this season, Dr. Brenner isn't really evil, to be honest, this season. He has been. He isn't really though. Anyway, yeah, the build-up and payoff for the Vecna reveal was fucking awesome. Me and my sister were screaming at our television when, one did the classic, and just the classic also, the classic neck snap that all the Howard kids do. But yeah, that was so awesome, and me and my sister, contrary to other people who have seen the show and reacted to the show, we really had hope for this character, for Jamie Campbell Bower's character, Vecna. We didn't know, obviously, at first, but we really had hope closer to the end that he was a good guy and that he helped her escape. Of course, it wasn't the case. He was very much not helpful. Yeah, and it makes you think, why did he think she was special? Because he just killed everyone else, but just that she was powerful, and I guess in like a cynical, not cynical, but a sadistic way, like an egotistical, sadistic way, like he saw a piece of him in her, and it could be like an ally type thing, like Darth Vader trying to recruit Luke in Star Wars type thing. And of course, all the relationships were awesome. I was really down about Max, Lucas and Max being broken up, but it seems they're good. It's just that Max was clearly going through a tough time, so she probably didn't want to be a burden to anyone and just decided to shut herself off, which is a relatable thing to a lot of people, including myself. But clearly they're good because they were laughing together. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't personal to Lucas that she shut herself off to him. But the other stuff, I really thought Max was going to. I mean, I didn't really think Max was going to die. I don't know, I mean, I have a review for that episode up on my TikTok. Link down below, by the way, for all my other creations, including TikTok. But, dear Billy, I mean, come on, like, that scene, that song, one of my favorite songs now. Same with Max. It would probably be the song. I mean, there are a lot of songs that would remind me of specific people that would save me from back then, including Running Up That Hill now, in addition to those songs. But, yeah, it's that scene. It made me misty-eyed because of the intensity, because of the emotional chords that it hit to me, that remind me of specific people that were in my life. I find Max and Lucas so relatable as people, characters, as people from the show. And I guess I just saw a piece of myself in Max and Lucas, and just, I don't know, it tear up. It made me cry, and it was just so intense and so emotional. And I was like, wow, the Duffer Brothers like made it. Like, no wonder it took like 3 years. Like, you can really tell they care, and it shows. And it made something really special with that episode, with this season, with this show. Thank God Nancy is alive. Thank God Max is alive. I don't think anyone is going to die. Maybe the less major characters. Like, I don't think any of our main crew, including the kind of new characters like Robin, Eddie, Erica, who else? Murray, Enzo. Maybe Enzo will die. I don't know. And then, yeah, I think that's all the new characters pretty much. Yeah, I don't think any of those people. Oh, and Max. I don't think any of those people are going to die. I mean, I hope not. And of course, by the preview for Volume 2 of Season 4, which is coming out soon, we know that Nancy is completely fine. So, thank God. And Steve is completely fine. I was kind of worried about him because of the scars and everything, but he seems fine. All of them are fine. Thank God. But yeah, I don't think anyone's going to die. Maybe again, like anyone besides that crew, maybe like Sam Owens, Dr. Brenner. I wouldn't care about Dr. Brenner. Or oh yeah, and of course Al being part of that crew, obviously. Owens, because Owens might die like in the showdown with the military, like sacrificing himself. Same with Brenner, maybe. And then maybe one of the match characters will sacrifice himself for the same reason. Hopefully not, but yeah. And then with Enzo, probably the same thing. Like, he will probably sacrifice himself. If he were to die, he would probably sacrifice himself to allow Joyce, Hopper, and Murray to escape back to Hawkins or California. Either or, to save everyone, help everyone. But that'll be about it for my review so far for season 4 of Stranger Things. There will be another one for the final 2 episodes. Looking forward to watching them. And I'm so excited for them, and I can't wait to make more content for y'all. And it's been fun so far. I'm looking at a very exciting project. It's gonna be inspired, like a kind of choose your own adventure thing. That's all I'll say.